72% of Americans actually agree on something. And it's not taxes, it's not immigration, it's not guns. I'm Eliza Orlins, career public defender for 15 years in Manhattan. And 72% of this country wants prosecutions tied to Jeffrey Epstein. I have spent my career as a public defender fighting mass incarceration. I believe we lock up too many people for too long for too little. That is a core belief I have held for 15 years in courtrooms in Manhattan. And I am sitting here telling you these people need to be prosecuted. Overwhelmingly, Americans agree, and not just Democrats. Brand new polling from Navigator Research out this morning shows 72% of Americans, Democrats, independents, and Republicans, say there should be more prosecutions and investigations into people connected to Jeffrey Epstein, including 57% of MAGA Republicans. The people who voted for Donald Trump 3 times think the people in Epstein's circle need to face consequences, because this was never a partisan issue. Abusing children is wrong. Full stop. It doesn't matter what you believe about taxes, immigration, or anything else. There is no ideological framework where trafficking children is acceptable. The American people understand that. 64% of Americans, including half of MAGA Republicans, believe the Epstein crimes were not an isolated incident. They believe it reflects a broader truth. Powerful, wealthy elites think they are above the law. They're not wrong. The Epstein files don't just show what one monster did. They show how many powerful people knew, how many looked away, how many were protected by prosecutors, by institutions, by governments, by the people who were supposed to protect us. And now the Trump administration is continuing that protection. Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act with near unanimity. Donald Trump signed it into law. That law required the Department of Justice to release the files, all of them. They didn't. More than 50 pages of FBI interview records were withheld, confirmed missing by a member of the House Oversight Committee who reviewed the unredacted logs himself. The DOJ says those documents didn't need to be released. And those 50 pages, that's just what we know about. There are still millions of pages of documents that haven't been released at all. That is not a legal exemption. That is not how statutes work. You do not get to decide which laws apply to you. Not in any courtroom I have ever stood in, not in this country. And the subject of an investigation does not get to control which evidence about himself becomes public. This is what elite protection looks like. It's not dramatic. It's procedural. A missing document, a redaction, a delay, a quiet decision that no one notices. We notice. If you have a Republican member of Congress, ask them